All right, another 3 2-minute round kickboxing bout, the final one here tonight. The remaining 6 fights will all be MMA. Nakia August versus Lacey Vazquez, a fight made 24 hours ago.
No glove touch, right to work. Nice kick.
Vazquez with a record of 1-1 as a kickboxer. Nakia making her debut. Some nice head movement and already landed that nice body kick like you mentioned, Eric.
Look at Nakia's head movement, how fast and crisp it is.
Vazquez's win in kickboxing was November 11th of last year, a TKO in the second round. Her 4th combat competition in 8 months, 3 kickboxing, 1 MMA, as Nakia lands another nice one and a pop from the Price crowd. Vazquez starting to find the range a little bit more here. Again, 3 inches taller than Nakia in this catchweight bout.
Vazquez has thrown a lot of her shots really round. Where she's taller, she'd be a little more better served if she threw it straight. I'm not sure a little more better served is good English. I apologize.
Nice body kick by Lacey.
Your English is great, Eric. You're doing a great job.
It's my second language after Neanderthal.
Vazquez landing a nice overhand right there in the combination.
Seems like that length is giving August a little bit of trouble early on in this first round.
Well, but she's moving her head good. She just needs to believe in it and slip inside. Because like we talked earlier, if she gets past her wrist, she's going to have the advantage.
Final 10 seconds, round number 1.
And let's not forget, she's 19 years old.
That will do it for round number 1. We've got the unofficial scorecard popping up in just a moment. But Eric, your initial thoughts before we see Jason's unofficial scorecard.
That one's tough. I think Nakia came out good in the first 30, 45 seconds, but I think Lacey maybe started to run away with it a little bit at the end.
Yeah, I thought she landed a little bit more. She landed some nice crisp body kicks. She was able to land some hard shots. Not to take anything away from August. She was, she's right in there. She's getting in there. It's probably just those first round jitters. It's her first fight. She's 19 years old. She's fighting in front of her family and friends. We'll see if she can get some of those jitters out of it in the second round.
And they don't talk about it in the pros. You don't hear the UFC guys talk about nerves and things like that. But especially for your first fight, especially at 19, it is absolutely going to be a factor.
Again, a 14-year age difference. Quite the differential. I believe the biggest one with the late replacement. I had the stat for the biggest age differential. I think this one trumps it. That being said, top of round number 2 of a possible 3. Another 2 minutes to work for these two.
I think I hold the record for the biggest displacement in age.
A little bit more aggression closing in the distance is Nakia.
Says she has good movement, great footwork, great head movement.
Yeah, like I said, she just has to believe in it a little bit more. She's going to have to, we call it, in my gym, we call it scat in. So she needs to double step and then throw. She's just outside of range. She's having a hard time getting past those hands.
Trying to close the distance a little bit more. Lacey Vazquez weaponizing that length advantage that she has. Back to the center they go, separated. Vazquez trying to utilize that high kick a little bit more from what I've seen here, Eric.
She's got the range, and she, if she can throw it, she should.
I can't tell if Lacey has something in her eyes or if she's blinking a lot, and now she's coming forward and landing some big shots, so maybe it's nothing, but she seems to be blinking a lot. I don't know if something hurt her or if something got in her eye.
Nervous nerves. Sometimes you blink if you think you're going to get hit.
I do that a lot on the broadcast with Blake because I get so nervous.
It's because Blake's intimidating.
I'm like the nicest guy ever.
You are the nicest guy ever.
I'm kidding.
But you work really hard.
I appreciate that.
These fighters are working really hard.
Final 30 seconds or so of round number 2. Nice leg kick landed there by Vazquez.
I think the leg kicks are just completely underutilized.
I think Lacey's getting a little bit tired in the second round.
She is. I think she's showing some fatigue.
A little bit of a clinch, able to separate immediately, and that will do it for round number 2. All right, bottom of round number 2. Eric, your thoughts on what just happened in the last 2 minutes?
That's a tough one. I think Lacey used the range a little bit. I think Nakia's having a problem with it. I think this round, it's going to be who's busy. I would like to see both fighters be a hair more busy, especially Nakia. I think she's on her back leg a little bit and not engaging enough.
Yeah, I actually gave August. I gave Vazquez the first round. Those scores are flipped. The scores should be flipped. I gave August the second round. I didn't like the body language of Vazquez in that second round. She, especially towards the end, that last half of that round. It's such a tough fight to score. These are so tough to score. There's only 2 minutes. It's tough.
Is that something that they consider? The body language, the judges?
I mean, it's the human aspect of it, right? Like, we're seeing that as a judge, as a human. We're seeing somebody, and you're seeing August come forward and marching forward. It's tough. It's just tough. It's tough being a judge.
Third and final round between Lacey Vazquez and Nakia August.
The biggest shot of the night.
Yeah.
And again.
See, who's going to be more aggressive? Who's going to be busier here?
Up against the broadcast booth are the two, getting a pop here at the Carbon Event Center in Price, Utah. Back after 2 years away in the place where Fierce Fighting Championship was born.
Yeah, August is landing some shots. You can see her confidence starting to build as this fight's going, too.
A little bit of a grin there I'm seeing, Jason.
Yeah. She's like that in the gym, too.
Constantly in the gym, constantly talking with Joel Haro and picking his brain as one of the top strikers in the entire state. Lacey Vazquez throws a clubbing right hand.
Look at Lacey's body language, though, in between. I think Nakia just needs to press her. I think she can stop her.
1 minute to do so before we head to the judges' scorecards. Clapping leg kick landed by Vazquez. Nice
right hand.
Clean shot landed by Nakia, one of the cleaner ones that have landed so far.
And again,
throughout this fight, that buckled Lacey, backing up just a little bit. Final couple seconds, 30 seconds to go. Clean shot landed by Lacey over the right.
And then Nakia comes back.
Yeah, they're going tit for tat now.
Nakia August, the Price local. Definitely hearing the clamoring from the crowd.
After 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for your decision. All 3 judges score this contest 29-28, 30-27, and 29-28 for your winner by unanimous decision out of the blue corner, Lacey Vazquez.
Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching Fierce Fighting Championship on YouTube. For more daily content, make sure to click that subscribe button as well as the bell so you don't miss any of our daily fights, podcast clips, highlights, as well as our full weekly podcast. If you want to tune into one of our live shows, go ahead and head over to fiercefightingchampionship.com.